Okay, so welcome back to part 5 of the LaFerrari, Tamiya's LaFerrari build for eModels.co.uk. As you can see, I've moved on a bit. I thought I'd done an introduction for this bit. I know I did a little bit at the end of part 4, but couldn't find it. Anyway, this is what we've done. So this is the rear section of the under panels. So there's quite a lot of carbon fibre on this part. So that's what I've been doing for the last few days, is getting that on. So basically semi-gloss black X18, Tamiya X18, and then the decals, carbon fibre decals around the these parts here. There's these fins that go in there as well, and on the underneath in here I think the batteries, so these are painted up. I'll paint them yellow first and then masked these grill parts off and then painted the rest of it in semi-gloss. Put a bit of panel wash in there just to give a bit of depth, and the front part is just basically semi-gloss black all over. So what we'll get these put together. So actually this front part's really quite easy. This part sort of clicks under there and it fits to these two parts into here, so we'll get some glue on that. On that, and a little bit just along that join. Okay, and the back bit fits in like that. I can drop it. So what we'll do with this one is use a bit of the little contact glue. Because you can put a blob of it down and it'll stick. So to work out what's good plastic glue. Right, so on here there's a couple of little divots around here. This is where the gluing points are. So we'll put them on the bottom here, and then we'll put some extra thin around some joints. Guys, weird stuff this. I can drop something I will do. Anyway, there he goes. So we'll leave that to dry for a bit. So these two parts go in here. The bit that it shows in the instructions covering it up, this one here, which is E14, is actually a clear part. So it's this one here. So as you can see, I've not painted it. Just debating whether to leave it open, leave it clear, and put it on towards the end of the build, because there's not a lot of point in painting those and then covering them up. Which is actually unusual with models, but anyway, I'll consider that. So I'm not going to put it on for the moment. So what we'll do is, while we're waiting for that to dry, I'll get these parts in. So again, we'll use a little bit of this while it's out and going everywhere. So that's those in there. So I'll leave this part to dry before I fit these two, because basically they fit on these two parts here. So basically they were, so what's that, X32, it's Tamiya silver, titanium silver. So once I've got them in, I'll put a little bit of panel wash through the cracks there. So we'll leave that for a minute, and we'll come back. Okay, so that's a little bit of time to dry, so I'll get these parts put on. Okay, so the curved part is the outside of the car. Come on, it just went in before. Where are they going in now? There we go, so that's those on. So a little bit of panel wash. There you go, just brings out a bit of definition. So I shall leave that to have a good dry. So this is the next bit we'll be doing. Is the side radiators, which fit on here. There's a couple of little interior bits as well. So I've done, basically got them off and cleaned them up. So with this part we have got decals over the top of the wheel arches, and some of the Photo-etch, these panels on here to go over the front. Okay, on the model itself, in the kit you get the mesh, which just shows how to cut it out on here. So what we'll be doing in the next little bit on this part is be cutting those out, CA glue them on, and then we can prime everything up. These radiators themselves, and this is something that goes on top of the wheel arch. So we'll pause it there, and I'll be back in a minute or two, and we'll do a bit of photo etching. Okay, so we're doing a bit of photo etch now. So got the right part, the right hand side. So this is part 17, which is this one here. So like we did before, we'll cut it out of the frame, still in its backing sheet. A lot of glue. Where's my thingy gone? Let me sec. Okay, sorted. So we've got a little bit of blob on there. So again, make sure you got the right part. So is this one we're doing? Try and fit first, so see where we're lining up. See a little knot to the bottom there. Shows where it goes. Okay, so I'll get a bit of goes with the sea glue. Gotta work a bit quick. Come on. What's about? And now stick your fingers together. So that's all. It's all flat and everything. That's good. So I'll put that over there to have a good dry. And number 18 for the other side. Just see where it sits. Again, trying to line it up with a notch. There you go, that's on there. So nice and flat. Straight. There we go. So again, we'll leave that have a good dry. And we'll put this well out of the way. Basically, when it's dry, you can peel it off that. So we'll pause it there for now, and we'll back when that's dried and we'll do a bit of priming. We've got the priming done. So that's the Photo-etch part that we fit in the last bit. And as usual, it's the UMP's grey primer. So these parts and a couple little bits for the interior, they're all semi-gloss black. this part semi-gloss black with chrome on the top, but I'll show you that when we're doing the detail painting. These two radiators are aluminium, and these are, can I remember, titanium silver with a couple of semi-gloss black detail parts on it. So that's the next bit. We'll get those sprayed up, and then we'll come back and see what we're going to do. And this is flat red. So the blade thing goes in here. Some sort of a console thing, probably handbrake by the looks of it. So they fit in like so. Okay, so we'll get this painted up and we'll be back. So we've done a little bit here. So I've got these parts painted up, and as you can see we've done some carbon decaling on the top of the wheel arch. It's a larger check than the interior. To show you the very small weave on the interior carbon fibre. So this one's a much larger check. So there's a few different parts. There's one here, one there, big one over the top, and these divots have ones in there as well, and one on that side as well. So that's all looking very nice. So what we'll do now, in a little bit, just got a little bit of paint in this, is fit the radiators underneath the grills. So it's like so. These are painted up in aluminium, and did the panel line wash to give a bit of depth to the grill there. That's the other one. So what I'm going to do now is do a little bit of painting on these parts, which doesn't actually tell me what they are, but anyway, they're these. They go on top of the wheel arch. So there's a couple of little bits that we're doing the semi-gloss black. If we try and show you, it'll might bounce and go all over. So anyway, so there's a bit at the end and a bit in the middle that gets painted semi-gloss, and then we'll do this part here, which is chrome along the top. There's the handbrake, and then we'll fit those into the body of the car. So get semi-gloss, give it a good shake. It's the end bit there to this ridge here, and then this bit along the top of this semi-gloss. If I show you. And this part here. Just on the end of my brush, there's like a little turn. Anyway, that's actually quite good for getting into particular little parts, like along the edge of this. So you get a brush that has a slight turn in it. Don't necessarily throw it away because it's quite good for getting into little twiddly bits. Like that. So we'll let that dry and see if there's any touching up to do. And I'll do this side. I won't do it off camera because it's basically seeing roughly what to do. And I'll paint the top of the handbrake in the chrome. So I'll be back in a sec to show you those, and we'll stick some things together. Right, so we've painted some bits up. That's the top of the so things the handbrake in chrome, rest of it in semi-gloss. These parts for the top of the wheel arch. Little red thing as well, so we'll start putting some things together. So we start off with this little red bit, which goes just that little gap there. So you can see there's a little bit sticking up there, and on the back, which I haven't painted, there's a little notch. See, that sits on there. Just a tiny bit of glue on that. Okay, that's that. So the next bit we've got is sort of a button array which goes in that little slot there. Get that fluff off it. Let's have a look. Yep, let's pop glue. There we go, and so one on the handbrake, which will go into this little notch here. There you go, so there's 3 in. So I'm fitting the radiators. So this one is the left hand, this one is the right. So the left one has the curve bit at the bottom, the right one is the solid one. And also on the back of the part here there's a set of grooves which match the shape of that. So it matches into the notch there. So we'll get a bit of glue on that. There you go. And then we'll do the other side. So the other side is pretty smooth all the way around, apart from little notch and little hole. Just can't really get on the wrong side. The shape of the underneath is different on each one. There we go, so let those dry a bit. So that just leaves these parts to go on top. Again, there's no sort of special size, so either one will work, they just go this way around. So your longer part, in this case, is on the right, and this narrow part's on the left, going towards the inside of the car. See, that sits on there like that, so again, we'll get a bit of glue in there. Yeah, like so. And again, that way around. Stuck in there as well. So again, we'll let those dry, and then we'll fit these two parts onto the engine. So see them in. So I fitted one of the wheel arches in already, just to see how it went on. Basic fix is on with these two parts here, and along here. Up under there, so excuse me, it's coming along nicely. You can see where the divots in the outside there, so match up with different parts. So behind the silence box, there's a divot. So what we'll do, we'll get this side on. See here, there's a little hole. Yeah, and on here there's a little peg, so they sort of match up like so. Make sure they're all down, and get in here, it should match up. It's good to see when it's all black. So get that sit down. So what we'll do first, we'll glue this part, these two sections here first. great. So I can get some glue in there as well. So that's the two mud guards on with radiators and some more carbon decaling. Right, so what we'll do, we'll call that on this side as well. So as usual, don't forget to go along to eModels.co.uk, President Bottle Shop. Everything you orders wraps up brilliantly, and they get it out to you very quickly. So eModels.co.uk, go and visit that site. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. So I fitted one of the wheel arches in already, just to see how it went on. Basic fix is on with these two parts here, and along here, up under there. So excuse me, it's coming along nicely. You can see where the divots in the outside there, so match up with different parts. So behind the silence box, there's a divot. So what we'll do, we'll get this side on. See here, there's a little hole, yeah. And on here, there's a little peg. So sort of match up like so. Make sure they're all down, and get in here, it should match up. It's good to see when it's all black. So get that sit down. So what we'll do first, we'll glue this part, these two sections here first. Yeah, that's great. So we can get some glue in there as well. So that's the two mud guards on with radiators and some more carbon decaling. Okay, thanks for watching this latest instalment of the LaFerrari built by Tamiya for eModels. Okay, go on to eModels.co.uk and just have a look through their website. It's very good. Okay, see you in the next one.